Iran vows revenge after 2 explosions killed more than 100 people. It happened near a ceremony honoring slain terror commander Qasem Soleimani. General Anthony Tata is the author of Total Empire. The general joins us now. Do you want a direct clash with the Iranians? Is that in America's interest to go at them?
Hey, Stuart, great to be with you. I think it's in America's interest to deter Iran, and what that deterrence looks like is anybody's guess right now. Certainly, this administration is more in the mode of appeasement than deterrence. We are fighting the Shia militia groups that Iran is sponsoring all throughout the Middle East, fomenting this unrest and terror, whether it's directed at Israel or directed at shipping lanes. And so what we need to do is be more firm with Iran. We need to enforce the sanctions that already exist.
Do we need to be proactive? I mean, militarily proactive. For example, the U.S. just carried out a retaliatory strike that killed an Iran-backed militia leader in Baghdad. He'd been responsible for recent attacks on American personnel in Iraq. Isn't that a proactive stance that the administration is now taking?
Well, I think it's reactive to what has transpired, but yes, the offensive operations, proactive operations are required, and the issue is whether we're going to continue to fight these Shia militia groups or take on Iran directly and threaten what's near and dear to them, which is their oil fields and their nuclear program. And that is the real question. What is the policy that this administration has toward Iran macro, and they're fomenting this unrest in the Middle East?
How would we deter them? What would we do to deter Iran?
Well, I think the big picture, Stuart, is that we could, threaten their oil fields, threaten their nuclear programs. We have the capability to assess damage on their critical infrastructure and increase the pain until they stop. And, because when you think about it, they're making billions of dollars annually with China, selling oil to China, and they're not supposed to do that. The sanctions are supposed to prevent them from doing that. Likewise, we paid them $6 billion for these 6 hostages, and now there are more hostages being held by Iranian proxies than the 6 that we freed. So this nonsensical policy, we have to translate that into something more firm, and I would advocate for something on that order.
If we go after their oil facilities or their nuclear facilities, that really is an act of war. Do you think America is prepared to go through with an act of war against Iran?
Well, we're already at war with Iran's proxies. And so how do you stop what is happening? And so, we had a 82nd Airborne Division aviator grievously wounded from an attack by Iranian proxies. So how much are we willing to take? So we either need to get out of the Middle East, which is the Iranian goal, or we need to establish deterrence. And that is one method to do so.
General Anthony Tata, thanks very much for joining us, General. I've read your books.
Thank you, Stuart.
Good. See you soon. Okay.